Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiazda. On today's show, we'll check in with the Public Art Commission. My guest today is Heather Johnson, who is director at the Ames Octagon Center for the Arts, as well as vice president or chair of the Public Art Commission here at the City of Ames. Heather, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's been a while since we've had you on the show. It's always great to catch up with what's going on in the local arts scene. Public Art Commission has been very busy.
Yes, we've been very busy. This year actually marks our 20th anniversary for the Ames annual outdoor sculpture exhibit. Some people may refer to it as art around the corner, but we're really excited that we have the new pieces been on display a couple of months, and so we really encourage people to come down Main Street and check out the new sculptures.
It's always such an exciting time when the new sculptures come in and they are sort of placed on pads along the Main Street area. How many sculptures do we have?
This year there are 6 new ones, and so they're located all along Main Street, about 3 different blocks. And there's a map online too if people want to refer to their exact locations.
And again, a variety of different materials,
Yep.
different kind of genres. Really kind of interesting to just see the different, the mix of different artworks.
Yeah, some are more abstract, some are more playful, some use a lot more recycled materials like steel, and others have more refined look like bronze. So it's quite the variety definitely included.
And what's so interesting is that as the years go by and some of these pieces are purchased, then they go into neighborhoods, and neighborhoods can apply to have a particular piece of art placed in their public space.
Absolutely. We partner with the neighborhood art program, and we encourage anybody in the Ames to go online. There's a simple one-page form if their block or their cul-de-sac or neighborhood would like to apply, and try to see if they can get one of the current sculptures on display into their actual neighborhood. And it's no cost to them whatsoever. It's something that the City of Ames likes to do, just promote visibility as well as the arts in the community.
Well, and we were just saying earlier, it's really kind of exciting. Again, those pieces of art would have to be placed somewhere that has public access, public space. Very fun to see them. One of the more visible ones I remember is in front of Stonebrook is the fish, or Walker.
Walker, yep. That's always been a fun one. Yep.
And I was by Daly Park recently, and the Blue Bunny is right there by Daly Park. It looks really fun. It really sort of fits into that area of that greenway. Lots of these sculptures dotting around the community.
Yeah, there's over a dozen. There's probably actually closer to probably 50 or so, all scattered around Ames. Once in a while, if there's a safety concern or some of them start to just kind of fall apart, we do have to remove those. But we really try to keep them on display as long as we can, for as long as the safety is not an issue.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Again, we talked about different materials. So we did have a wooden sculpture that needed to be replaced. That didn't weather as well as perhaps something metal might be around for several years.
Yes.
But then, you want to check on those and make sure that they're doing well. Yeah, lots of them. It's kind of fun as you're looking around the community, perhaps looking for the different size, to also see the different pieces of art that have been placed around the community. Really, Ames is a community that loves its art, and that's pretty apparent in all the different places, parks and neighborhoods where you see these art pieces. How can you meet one of the artists?
Well, actually, the Public Arts Commission is teaming together with the Octagon Art Festival this year, and Mr. Adams, who actually created 2 pieces that are on display. One of them is the big sunburst that's right on Main Street, and he also created the pieces that are called Resonance. It's a really enlarged harp and chime set, and that's part of our Art in the Parks program. And he is actually going to be at the Art Festival on Sunday, September 25th. They're located right next to his big pieces in Tom Evans Park. And he'll be there from 2 to 5, so people are there, can talk to him about his process, how does he find different recycled pieces, and he can even, help the, anyone interested play the harp or the chimes. So we really encourage people to come down if they haven't seen the pieces, and it's a great way to interact with one of the artists.
Well, boy, that's something. If you haven't seen those pieces, I know they're very popular during Farmers Market, right there in Tom Evans Plaza. the musical instruments, you called them the harp and
Chimes.
and
There's a
chimes
chime set.
make a really lovely noise. And then right next to them is what I just referred to as the sunburst, really another pretty piece. And what a great opportunity to actually talk to the artist right there.
And it's great that it's interactive too. So many people think of art and you can't touch it or it might break. And that's one of the really neat things about this piece, Resonance, is, you know, it's inviting people to come interact with it and, you know, sound and just kind of play with it. So we really want to enjoy that with the public and make sure that they participate.
Boy, and I can't say enough about the Arts Festival. That event, I have watched that grow over the years. Such a celebration of art. Not only can you look at it and enjoy it, but you could purchase it. The entire downtown just filled with people, activities. You've had beautiful weather the last couple of years.
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's a great way to celebrate all sorts of arts. We have performances, local musicians, culinary arts. We'll have over 12 food vendors for those that are coming with an appetite. And we have a kids area to promote it to the young kids as well. So we really want people to enjoy the arts and just have a great time. And it's a great celebration for the arts, and also talk to other organizations in Ames. PAC will also have a booth there, so if they have questions about how do they get one of the sculptures into their neighborhood, we'll have members there to talk about that too. And the deadline for that's December 15th. So we invite people to just read about it online. It's a very easy form, and hopefully they can get a sculpture in their neighborhood.
So you can read about it online off our website, cityofames.org/PAC. Gets you right to the Public Art Commission's front page where all that information is available.
And for artists too that might be listening or know someone who is a sculpture artist, in I believe February or late January is the deadline to submit entries for next year's sculptures. So we really encourage people to submit their entries if they know artists.
Well, Heather, it's always great to have you here.
Thank
There's
you.
always so much exciting art news happening in Ames. Again, if you want more information about what's happening with the Public Art Commission, go to our website, cityofames.org/PAC. That takes you to the Public Art Commission's front page. Some other information as we get into September. Remember, 13th Street remains closed right at the Furman Aquatic Center, but if you're an Ames High student or parent and want to drop your student or enjoy some remote parking, please join us at Furman Aquatic Center while 13th Street is closed, and you can walk up the back way to Ames Senior High School. One other thing, also remember that Halloween is coming up, and if you have a trick-or-treater in your household, remember that trick-or-treating day in Ames is officially Monday, October 31st, with recommended hours from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Well, that's our news. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.